Well, we've had an unexpected Thursday objective. I guess it is Wednesday if you guys are in Europe or anywhere part of the world that's not New Zealand or Australia. But we have got a Bradley Danger FUTTIES objective, and along with this, you can also get 300 more XP, which I have done every single objective possible right now, and I'm currently 1,400 away from Ryan Kent. So I should be able to get this card tomorrow if we get some XP objectives tomorrow, which hopefully we should. Now, if you are just doing these objectives for the 300 XP and you're not actually going to try and complete this Bradley Danger, then you can click off in roughly 30 seconds, alright? So you need to score 6 goals. It's not in separate matches. So what I would do is go into a semi-pro squad battles game against a really poor team, like I'm talking 60 rated with 0 chemistry or whatever, something really bad like that, and just get those goals, okay? Now, 80 physical or higher, so 80 plus, so 80, 81, 82, so on, all the way up to 99 physical is what your card has to have, all right? Now, the physical, obviously, PHY. Now, Bradley Danger, for example, has got 97 physical, and I do think I'd say most attackers do have at least 80 physical these days, so there's that, alright? The 6 goals, not in separate matches. You can get this done in a singular squad battles game if you really want to. You've got assist 3 goals using crosses. Now, I know this does get lots of people. If you guys are unsure on how to score a cross or not sure what to do, if your crosses are not counting, watch this video and hopefully it will help you out. If I had $1 for every time someone said, Davis, my crosses are not counting, I'd probably have like $50. The reason your crosses will not be counting, and I struggled with this as well, is because EA will be counting it as a lob pass instead of a cross. As you can see, Abedi Pele and Del Piero, the distance between them is not much whatsoever. So by pressing square, which is what you'd usually do for a cross, or X if you're on Xbox, instead of it counting as a cross, it is going to count as a lobbed pass instead. Now the solution to this is simple. All you have to do is get further away. Sure, it's going to be a whole lot harder, but I guess that is what makes a difference between a cross and a lobbed pass. My rule of thumb is if you are taking the cross from outside of a box, and obviously you're either headering it or volleying it with a player inside the box, if you cross it from outside the box, then that will 100% count as a cross. And vice versa for a lob pass. If you're too close, it will count as a lob pass. If you're further away, it will count as a cross. So hopefully this has solved your issue. Good luck and have fun trying to get those crosses. We've got score and assist in 3 separate matches using French players. So score and assist, you need to score a goal, and then you also need to assist a goal within the same match with a French player. It doesn't have to be within the same goal sequence, like you don't have to assist with a Frenchman and then finish off that assist with a Frenchman. You could score a goal with a Frenchman in the 5th minute that's not assisted by a Frenchman, but then get an assist with a Frenchman later on into the match, and it will still count, alright? It does not have to be the same player. You could get this done with just one player, one French player in your lineup as well. Obviously, you could score with him early and then assist with him later on in the match, but score and assist in 3 separate matches. And last but not least, you've got win 6 matches. Once again, at least semi-pro, or you can do it in Rivals and FUT Champs, and you need at least 3 French players in your starting 11. Now, I didn't mention it before, but this Danger card looks pretty good. 6 foot, medium work rates is a little bit annoying. He has a premium chemistry, which does make sense as he is in the League 2. Alright, he's 5-star weak foot. He looks a respectable card, but I feel like lots of people will just be doing this for the XP. I mean, if he does fit your team, then happy days, because he does look solid. But it's going to be a pretty easy squad builder for today, lads. You just need at least 3 French players. Now, this is my team right now, and as you can see, I've got the 3 French players. I've got Lacazette, I've got Savanier, and I've got Camavinga. So I could go ahead, and I could just get this card done naturally in FUT Champs if I wanted to. All of my attackers here, except for Rodrigo. Rodrigo's not got 80 plus physical, he's got 74, but Lacazette's got 80 plus physical, Ronaldinho, Vieira does, Shaqiri does, Savanier does. Literally my whole team, except for Rodrigo, has got 80 plus physical, so I'll have no issues whatsoever getting those goals, those 6 goals with the 80 plus physical. I've got a couple Frenchmen, Savanier and Lacazette, but my main man being Lacazette, I will not struggle with the French goals and assists. So I've already got 3 French players, which makes my job easy. If you guys do not have the French players, then simply search for France in your club. And if you do not have any good French players in your club, then you could resort to obviously just picking them up from the market. It depends on what your budget is, but with the amount of special cards and packs right now, as you can see, if you put the filter on special France and 14k, I mean, you could pick up Sissoko, Lacroix, Icone for a combined price of only 30,000 coins. Obviously they're not ideal, but they're good enough and more than usable enough for a cheap price. And the last thing I will leave you guys with is the squad battles tip. Now this is if you're simply just wanting to get this done in squad battles, or if you just want to play one game, get the 6 goals with the players with a physical, then call it a day and get your XP. Now what I said was play the worst team. So with squad battles you get given 4 different teams every single time. We've got a 93 rated with 16 chem, a 79 with 5 chem, a 67 with 10 chem. So it looks like the 67 rated is the worst team of the bunch. So we'll go ahead, select semi-pro on this one, and we should be able to batter this and get those goals with no stress whatsoever. Now as you can see, and I will circle it, you can update your opponents by pressing square if you are on the PlayStation, or X if you are on Xbox, and you'll be able to refresh your opponents. As you can see, you get given 9 refreshes, alright, you got 40 matches within every squad battles week, but if you do go over that 40 match limit, it will still count towards objectives. So ultimately, you've got unlimited refreshes, alright? But in my opinion, the fastest sequence to get this done would be, I mean, the crosses could be a little bit annoying to do online, so what I would do is I'd play maybe 1 or 2 squad battle games, get the 6 goals with the players with at least 80 physical, get the 3 crosses done, and then you're simply just going to be left with winning some matches and scoring and assisting with a Frenchman. I think play maybe 1, if you can get the 3 crosses and the 6 goals done in 1 squad battles game, perfect. It might take 2, might even take 3, but I'll do the pure strength and the in the air in squad battles, and then I'll do the step up and French winner in either Rivals or FUT Champs. Alright, that's in my opinion the best and most efficient sequence to complete these objectives. If you guys are left with any questions, make sure to let me know. It's been your boy Davis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.